DJ Smoke.
Yeah.
My bad. And
I felt some type of way because Bobby Valentino didn't do Blackberry Molasses. I was going to record it.
Oh, at the concert you went to?
I said, you damn midget, you had one job. I said, oh, he's so little and cute.
Maybe he heard our episode Blackberry Molasses.
Maybe he could have came and spoke.
Maybe it was triggering.
True shit.
He could have came and said hi like the guy from High Five did.
Maybe the song was triggering because
I ain't recognize him, but I pretended.
Now that's wrong.
I did. I thought he was Case at first when he came out, and then the girl was like, "No, that's the guy from High Five." And I was like, "I only recognize Tony Thompson. I'm sorry."
She's playing hard to get. That's my song.
They came out singing that yesterday.
Did y'all know? Fun fact: "Missing You" by Case was about Mary J. Blige.
I seen it on his unsung.
Oh.
I mean, no, but he also
driving around, but I saw you pass me. He sounded good at the show. He sounded good.
And Your Child was about Case. Mary J. Blige is Your Child.
That's right, because he did cheat on her.
Well, I mean,
and one of the family members snitched and told her.
What?
Said I.
In his defense,
I love that song so much.
In his defense,
he sounded good. Yes,
Mary was cheating on her man with him. So.
Allegedly.
Bullshit.
Welcome to this week's episode of Wine and Audacity, the podcast. I'm your host, Brandon Sicard, and I'm joined by two of my three favorite people in the world. How y'all feeling this week?
I'm cool and I'm chilling. I'm straight.
I'm good. After this hellish week, first, yeah, this week of school, yeah, I'm good.
That's good. Mm-hmm. That's good. So we're gonna start off with the beverage of the day. I think we should have the sangria at our end of the year wrap up, which is rapidly approaching.
Yes.
I think
because word on the street, we're gonna have a special guest on that episode.
Mm-hmm. I think our special guest to like the sangria. Oh, but this week, you know, I say I love my friends so much because I really do, because they the only people that are across state lines to buy liquor for.
Yes.
So for those of y'all who don't know, here in Maryland where we live, you can't buy liquor in grocery stores and Target and Walmart. You got to go to an actual liquor store to buy liquor or buy beer, wine, any type of alcohol, beer, wine, whatever. They don't sell it in stores. You have to go to an actual alcohol, like a liquor store, or to like Total Wine to buy alcoholic beverages. So a few months ago, one of our favorite vegan influencers, Tabitha Brown, very good.
Hello there.
Hello there. So she dropped two bottles of wine. And of course, they don't sell it in Maryland because, again, we can't buy alcohol in stores in Maryland. So I had to drive to fucking Virginia on my day off because Shauna wanted to try Tabitha Brown's wine.
I love her.
And after driving to two separate freaking Targets, I found an end cap at the Target. It was full of Tabitha Brown stuff. And they had about 7 bottles of the red wine blend. And we're drinking one of them now, and it's actually really good.
We had the hello there. Yeah.
It would be really good as a base for a sangria.
It's very tasty.
Some maybe like a fall sangria, put some cinnamon sticks, some citrus, maybe some like oranges.
I'm going to read what the bottle says.
What's it say, Shauna?
It is a red wine blend.
Read it like Tad. We'll read it.
Hello there.
Hello there.
It is a red wine blend with notes of dark chocolate and black cherry with hints of vanilla. But that's my business. Pairs well with salty snacks like popcorn, fruit platters of plums and blackberries, and vegan dark chocolate. Like that.
Like that. Very good.
Very good.
It's a vegan wine, and it's actually really good.
Right tasty.
Very good.
Very good.
So, Aaron, what do you think of the wine?
Very good.
Nigga, you could have said more than that.
But no, I do like it. I do like that I could taste the faint, subtle chocolate.
Subtle chocolate. So I found that when you actually eat what they tell you to pair it with, you really get the full flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should have popped a bag of popcorn. We got some popcorn.
But we also had salty food before we ate, so maybe that's helping a little bit.
Hell yeah.
So,
That's the only way you get me to go vegan.
That's the closest you coming to going vegan.
That's it. That's all you're gonna be able to get from me.
Tap the brown
and them
wine.
vegan chocolate chip cookies from Insomnia Cookie. Fantastic.
They are?
Fantastic. You would never know. If nobody had told me, I would have known. Fantastic.
Well, they use like vegan butter, right? You know?
And they don't use processed flour.
This is such a thing as, I thought flour was already vegan.
I think so. I think it's something that makes it. I was watching the channel one day, and they was explaining the differences in flours and stuff. So they may not use like regular white flour. They'll use
like an alternate, like oat flour or like almond flour or something.
Almond flour,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
Almond joy.
They won't use like regular eggs.
Of course, yeah. They use, would there be chia seeds in place of eggs?
No, so it was some kind of substitute I seen somebody use. Wasn't egg, it was something else. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was a while back. And it's something else they use. I don't know. But yeah, everything is vegan. Chocolate chip cookie was one of the best I ever had. It was fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good.
I'm sitting here like a fat bitch.
You know,
chocolate right there.
You know it's crazy. I hate seeing the little videos of like, hey you guys, I just made vegan pulled pork. And it's like,
this jackfruit.
If I bite into some pulled pork and it don't oink, I swear to God.
nah, fam.
That thing gonna be like,
This bitch said that she got thrown out the cookout because she had vegan hot dogs. Which was
that's a carrot,
right? So I was like, bitch, let me walk past the grill. You put something on my bun and it's a goddamn carrot, Joe. Yeah, we fight.
I'm flipping the table over.
I would want to try like a carrot dog. No. If Tabitha Brown made it, I would want to try that because she put like the liquid smoke on it.
I try anything Tabitha make. I ain't gonna hold.
But
you.
At the same time, she calls it what it is.
Yeah, it's a carrot dog. It's not a hot dog you eating a fucking charred carrot.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, I hate when they be like, yo, when they do that dumb, like,
my hot dog need to be Nathan's.
Nothing against the vegans, Joe, but I hate it when y'all be like, oh, this is meatless steak, and it's like, bitch, then it's not a steak.
It's a mushroom.
Did y'all see that motherfucker online who carved a piece of chicken out of a watermelon and then breaded and fried it?
Fried that shit, yeah.
Seasoned it up,
yep,
and breaded and fried it.
Yep.
Again, I'll knock all this shit over.
I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
I said,
and why I had to be watermelon?
No, they doing a lot of shit.
The fingers did look black though, so maybe that was the reason why they picked watermelon. I don't know, sis. I don't know.
But it's still the idea, like, yo. It's always the argument. It's always the argument of if y'all don't like meat, then why y'all going to like extra lengths to make it taste like the meat?
Well, I mean, you can not like meat. People go vegan for health reasons. They go vegan to just like try something else. But you miss the taste of like food you used to eat. So I get it.
Maybe. I was about to say,
no.
Like, once you go on,
I saw somebody make vegan buffalo chicken dip.
What the hell was the chicken inside the dip?
Jackfruit.
Have y'all tried? I've never tried jackfruit before. Have y'all?
I did.
They said if it's cooked right, it has like a meat-like texture. That's what they said.
I mean, but it ain't that. It's not that. Like, I ate it raw. It ain't that. I just don't understand. Like, or they use like oyster mushrooms to do like wings or like chicken wings or cauliflower for like chicken wings and shit.
Story time. My aunt, my favorite aunt that y'all often hear me talk about.
Hey, Ruth. We gotta get her back on another Q&A episode.
She's willing to come back. She went to a vegan restaurant one time with some coworkers, and she ordered boneless wings.
Shit.
She didn't put two and two together when it came to the vegan aspect of this restaurant. And she said, I bit into that buffalo wing and it was cauliflower. the way I screamed, the scream I scrimped.
The scream I scrimped.
When she said that, I could not get myself together. She said, it was good, but I thought I had got chicken. No, ma'am.
I think it being a vegan restaurant kind of.
She said it didn't register with me till later. Like, oh yeah, they don't use meat. Oh man, I hollered when she told me that. I said it was good though, right?
That's not the point.
Would y'all go to a vegan restaurant?
Yeah.
Did you go to
I would try it.
I mean, then we tried. Like, we tried to go to one when we was in Georgia. We tried to do Slutty Vegan, but like that line.
I would love to try it. She opening up a place here, right?
I think it's done at
at
Baltimore Peninsula. Stupidest name for a neighborhood. That shit gets.
It's a nice little area though. They done built it up real
It's
nice.
a nice area. It looks.
I went down there for an event one day.
It looks half empty down there, to be honest.
Yeah, and they supposed to still be building.
Because that's where they that's where they gonna have a little R&B cookout.
Yeah.
That next weekend.
But
they've been having. That's what they've been having. First Thursdays, jazzy summer nights. They've been having that down there, but I'm not interested in that because they starting to charge for it. And I'm like, I remember when that shit was free when we used to go across the street.
Plaza.
Yes, from Baltimore Arena, aka Royal Farms Arena, aka
the Civic Center,
aka CFG
Bank Arena.
Yeah, that's what it is now. Believe. Sir, we believe. Go on to the next song, Raheem.
Oh, did you believe in me?
Now we believe, Raheem. Please.
Do you believe in me?
You know what though? I played that. No, I played that album for AJ. He was into it.
You what?
Oh, my baby got good taste.
No, until we got the green leaves, and then he was asleep.
He went night, nigga.
He was like,
yeah, like right before we hit Catch 22. He was gone.
That was such a good album.
It was.
20, almost 20 years ago. That album is 19 years old.
It was. He's so little.
Well, most people in Hollywood are little, Shauna.
They are, because so last month.
That's what he said.
I mean, I ain't mean it. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. Last month, Key and I and our sister and our nephew and his girlfriend went to
His what?
his girlfriend.
His what? Why you say it like that, Shauna?
We'll talk off air. We went to a ladies' night R&B show. Mm-hmm. It was a lot of 90s, 2000s artists. Sammy, with his cute little self.
I mean, his new shit that he had a few years ago, that shit hit. I was like,
he sang it.
That's Sammy.
Mm-hmm. Sammy, Bobby Valentino with his little ass, which I'm still upset with him because he did not sing Blackberry Molasses. For context, go back to a couple episodes ago, y'all.
You gotta be anonymous.
He could have just sang. He did sing that. I just remembered I hate that song. I don't know why.
I wanna know.
I'm like, no, you don't. Your little self.
Why you gotta be anonymous?
Lloyd, who was fantastic. Lloyd was fantastic. He came out through the audience. Like, we was looking for him to come on stage, and he came walking through the audience. I was like, okay, Lloyd, with your little cute self.
A bunch of short niggas on tour.
It was Pleasure P, which I got up and went to the bathroom when he came on. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not a fan. I don't fool Marcus. Shy. High Five, or the new High Five, because I think maybe one original member in the damn group. Rest in peace, Tony Thompson. Mm-hmm. And I forgot the other gentleman's name. He passed away as well.
Shit.
High Five. Now, Shy was. They sounded good when they were singing together. One of their members was missing because they said he was sick, but the tall fine one with the gray hair, I love him, but he sounded awful. Alone. But together they sounded good. Who else?
You told me next.
Genuine
For Your Mind.
Jay Holiday.
Bed was everywhere when this song came
Baby,
out.
I got so sick of it. I didn't even want to go to bed no more. I was so sick of that song.
But you know what the crazy part was?
But he had quite a few other songs that weren't singles that was fire, like Pimpin' Me, Never I don't think was ever a single. Back of My Leg, which was the title
Back of
of the
My Leg
song,
was my
was
shit.
fire. Fatal was my ultimate favorite song from that first album. Fatal was my favorite. Well, it was Fatal on the first album or the second album. I can't remember, but
Let me check.
That was my
shit. I think it was the first one.
Yeah, I think he emptied the clip on the first album. Like that, like gave everything he had.
And Case, I left Case off. Case was there as well.
Standing here looking out the window.
And only 2/3 of Next was there. I don't know what's going on with the other nigga, but RL and T-Lo were good.
Oh shit!
So
RL came out into the audience too. Genuine came out into the audience. Lloyd came through the audience and back out.
I'm gonna make it happen.
So okay, so
Yeah, it was a very entertaining show.
Back of My Leg had Back of My Leg, Bed, Come Here, Be With Me, Suffocate, Fatal.
Yeah, Fatal was
Without
my
You,
shit.
Pimpin' Me.
Pimpin' Me was my shit.
Yeah.
So this nigga just went the whole first album.
And the only song I had saved in my favorites from the second album was called Fall.
I remember Fall. I liked Fall. But yeah, everybody was pretty good. Like I said, Shive was a little shaky. High Five was a little shaky. The one light-skinned dude that's in High Five felt the need to take his shirt off and show his old ass body. I don't understand what was going on.
He still got
that was somebody Paul. He's somebody Paul. He should have kept that shirt on.
It don't matter. He still got his old ass fan base.
He ain't have a Morris Chestnut kind of sculpt going on. He had the I was big and I got skinny kind of thing going on. Sir, put your shirt back on, Mr. Sir.
You know what? Let's
Go to bed.
Please.
I want to. I told y'all that song make my ass itch these days. And then he extended the damn song. Sir, we going to bed. We sleepy.
He did say bed like 75 times in the song.
But he extended it. He kept going. Then he went acapella. Sir. James Holiday. I'm ready to go.
It's not even his real name.
I know, but I mean, I gave him a name.
Nigga like a Jerome, yo.
No, he like a Jamarcus.
Not Jamar. You know what?
Jamariquan or some shit like that.
Not Jamiroquai, bitch.
That nigga from DC.
He is.
I don't know. And to the DJ that was there, DJ A1, I like you and everything, sir, but you need to remember that you was in Baltimore and not DC. You played
Gogo?
way too much Gogo music and not enough club music. You did a bunch of snippets, but you was playing full Gogo songs. You were in Baltimore,
Did they play some Chuck Brown?
They did. And they played Sexy Lady. They did 3 in the morning at the Pancake House.
Overnight Scenario.
Yeah, they did and then something else they did.
What are some of y'all?
Something by Belladonna.
What are some of y'all favorite Go-Go songs?
Overnight
3
Scenario.
in the morning at the Pancake
Overnight
House.
Scenario. Sexy Lady.
Of course.
And all 12 of the remixes.
I'm class. What is it? I'm classy.
Classy, yeah. Oh, my
fatty. It was one they played last night. I can't remember the name of it, but I liked it, and I can't even demonstrate it because all of them sound.
Nah, y'all know the all-time favorite was the Water Dance.
Oh shit!
The Water Dance.
Yeah, like bump, 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 bump.
Then the water coming.
Yo,
I know y'all remember Sardines.
Oh my god, sardines, hey, and pork and beans.
So the band they were doing like a public performance somewhere. It was Northern Virginia, but it was all white people around. That was Junkyard Band.
Junkyard Band is good.
Yeah.
And EU.
Yeah, they were doing they did the but so they were in somewhere in Northern Virginia, probably.
That's my absolute favorite.
In Fairfax or somewhere. And I was so mad. We grew up in Baltimore. Again, Baltimore is not a part of the DMV at all.
They don't claim us and we don't claim them.
Exactly. Just so if you're not from this area, we cousins that live next door to each other. Mm-hmm. We not in the same house, but I can look out my front door and see that house across the street.
Only time we see each other is when we go over to grandma's house for the sleepover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Baltimore's not a part of the DMV. Mm-hmm. So Junkyard was at an event playing Sardines, and he literally came on the mic and was like, Sardines! And people were looking around like...
Uncultured swine.
Like,
I said, you gotta know your
y'all don't know this.
Fuck, y'all don't know that. If y'all don't even fuck with Gogo, it's certain Gogo songs that's gonna get you up on your feet. Period.
Shit,
like I was talking shit last night, but it's certain.
It's a block party.
Listen,
Come on, Chuck Brown. Down. Let's have a block party.
Got you out there like, turn me up, Chuck.
Rest in peace to the legend.
Rest in peace to the legend Chuck Brown, man. But one of my favorite Go-Go songs, I mentioned Sexy Lady, Loose Booty by Junkyard Band.
Loose Booty!
And then Gucci Bandana by Reaction Band.
Oh, man. Oh, and my favorite.
You dropped that song, especially if you in the gym working out. I was on the treadmill once, and I skipped a step because I was trying to dance, but like not trying to be like make it visible that I was trying to hit it on low key, and I hit the double step. I was like,
yo, nah, but you know what? In that, okay. So I understand why a lot of people don't necessarily like Go-Go like that.
I love Go-Go music,
but you gotta understand from like I want to say between like 2000, probably like 2004 to like 10. Like every hit song that came on the radio, they did a Go-Go version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember fucking Pieces of Me? That's probably one of the most famous Go-Go remakes that ever did. Ashley Simpson's Pieces of Me. Butterfly.
Yeah. Butterfly, you're gonna be my butterfly.
I like when A. Marie incorporated Go-Go into one thing.
Shout out to
that shit was so fire.
So shout out to Rich Harrison, who is from DC. He was a producer. He did A. Marie's One Thing. He did the song Talking About also on that same album. I think that one was called One Thing. And Rich Harrison did somebody else's. Who else did he produce?
Was it Mary or Beyonce? It was one of them. It
was Beyonce. I think he did Get Me Bodied. I think he did. Let me see. Hold on, production discography. So also he did a lot of production stuff for A-Marie. He produced Why Don't We Fall in Love, Talking to Me, Can't Nobody from Kelly Rowland, Simply Deep. He did Crazy in Love by Beyonce, Be With
That's
You
what it was.
by
That
Beyonce.
makes sense. Crazy in Love makes sense because that has the Go-Go aspect in it too.
He did Soldier by Destiny's Child, Get Right by Jennifer Lopez, One Thing, Talking About, Take This Ring by Toni Braxton.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that was on her album Libra. And Sugar Mama by Beyonce, Freakum Dress. He's done.
Sugar Mama has an aspect of Go-Go in it.
It does. The sample.
Yep.
Late Nights and Early Mornings by Marsha Ambrosius.
Really?
Yep. And that was I gotta put this in my sample playlist. But Late Nights and Early Mornings by Marsha Ambrosius sample Prince's The Beautiful Ones.
I know.
Really?
Yes. That's why I loved it.
No One's Gonna Love You by Jennifer Hudson. Tiffany Haddish put out music.
But it's more.
Tiffany Haddish.
She on his 2 songs by Tiffany Haddish that came out in 2020.
Girl, Shauna, shut up.
Was it with Tasha Cole?
No, one song's got Snoop Dogg on it. And it said it was released in 2020. But anyway, I didn't know she put music out. But okay.
I know she did a couple songs.
Right.
I know she did a couple songs with Tasha Cole. But yeah, with the late night, early morning, it was like, you know how Beautiful Ones start in the beginning. It's the drum, it's the percussion. That's all through it.
It was loop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's man.
It is so. I think we talked about music before, but discovering like samples and like when you hear a song that like a recent song, and if you know the original one, it's a mindfuck because you be like, wait, what? Like what is that? I know that. I know that from somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I love. I mean, that's the part. That's the part about it. Like I love like when you hear it, and then it's like, but then when you hear the sample, like shit, like I hit Shauna, hit Shauna up the last time, the last time we recorded, I was like, could not remember the name of the song, but I knew. But then when I heard the Toni Braxton song, I'm like, that's it, that was it, because I know, because you found it, and then we found you looked it up, and we seen like the other people, and I was like, nah, but it was somebody else, and it was goddamn Toni Braxton, but. I enjoy that's what makes music fun to me, because it's like you'll hear like I mean everything you realize how much everything is recycled.
And it's crazy how a lot of these producers, especially people who have that ear, can take a 5-second snippet of a song and turn that into a totally brand new song where they just loop samples and add percussion and take stuff out, pitch it up, pitch it down.
You know what was a real mindfuck to me?
What was?
When Jermaine Dupri did his performance on the BET Awards, and he was listening to Michael Jackson, and then he took that one that dun 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 dun, but then you realize that he had sampled that, and it was Criss Cross's Jump.
What?
So I Want You Back. That one part from I Want You Back.
I know that little Romeo sample.
He looped it.
Interpolation.
He looped it to dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, right. So if y'all want the playlist, this playlist I have is 33 hours long of samples, covers, interpolations, basically everything. So I can send it to y'all if you want.
It just makes it, you know, it's like it shows. I mean, it makes music fun. Like that's the part about music that's so fun. It's like when you hear these new songs and then you be like, yo, like when Sweetie first came out, like when she sampled Petey Pablo first.
For Freakily?
Yeah, she sampled that one. And then I think then she also
from the front.
But you know, but see, that shit took me back to high school. Like, yo, that shit was the shit we had, the music we was bumping to. Then she also did when she did Tap In, and it's like, yo, took you back to Blow Your Whistle, and it's like, yo, damn, yo, music was great. Like it was a fun time. Like Brandon said, when you hear certain songs, you remember exactly where you were when you heard it, or it take you back to a time, take you back to a simpler time when niggas ain't really had
bills, fucking responsibilities,
Responsibilities.
I had my little car. All I had to do was homework and go to work and drive my little car around. And
yo, nigga, like most of the songs, like shit. Even when we listening to goddamn Beautiful Ones, riding up through Pennsylvania,
you go to fucking Sonic
accidentally. Like we left Uno's one night and just started driving and shit. This nigga, yo, we look up and it's like goddamn Milk Farm. Like wait a minute, like time out, time out. We too far.
Yeah, I think we were way out in like Frederick County. So I said, okay, time to go back to civilization because this look like lynching nigga country out here. Let's find I-70 and go.
That one time Shauna took us. Shauna had us all fucking Waldorf
to see them.
And that's it. And
why were we in Southern Maryland again, Shauna?
And every 20
Thank y'all
minutes.
for listening to this episode of Wine and Audacity podcast.
Yo, every
Join
5
us
to
next
10
week.
minutes, yo, Sexy Ladies was playing.
That's when Sexy Ladies first came out.
I was like the only song that, it was like, we hated the shit in the beginning, yo, but then it's like, after a while, then we started hearing remixes and shit, and now, man,
they
Brandon
put out 6 remixes to that fucking song. It was the remix, the
remix. Roll with it.
Right, man, Brandon in the back.
Roll with it,
roll with it, nigga.
So, y'all ready to jump into this topic now?
So,
yeah.
You saying that I texted, you saying I said I feel like it's a fuck you, Shauna, in the forecast, but,
It wasn't that bad.
So, before we get into that, let's take a commercial break before we get into our topic, and we'll be right back. And we back. Live from Tubi Studios at the corner of Livernois and Fenkell on the west side of Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit what?
Motor City.
Detroit what?
One of my favorite cities in the country. Detroit is absolutely beautiful.
I was just listening to Will Smith CD.
He went to Miami. He didn't go to Detroit.
No, yo, when Forgot About Dre video, him and him was like, I was just in the house listening to my Will Smith CD, and then like, and then the lady moved on. He's like, man, fuck y'all, Detroit what? Detroit what?
Oh no!
Shout out to Marshall. I love Marshall.
So we have a Tubi review, another Tubi review, and Yeah.
Shit, that sound like the episode title. Yeah. ... Another Tubi review.
Go ahead, Shauna. Take it away. Lord.
Okay, so I had these two lovely gentlemen watch a Tubi movie entitled One Woman's Trash. Okay? Now, this one has not been as bad as the last two movies or three movies that I had them watch. Okay? It was still a lot of audacity and fuckery in the movie, but it was not as bad as one would say Kyra was stupid ass and 10 toes down. If y'all didn't hear that review, go back a few episodes. Okay, so I'm going to give you a synopsis of the movie, and then we are going to get Brandon and Aaron's take on said movie. Synopsis of the movie. After leaving her boyfriend for a new lover...
You said the movie title?
Oh, yeah. I said it. One Woman's Trash.
Okay.
After leaving her boyfriend for a new lover who turns abusive, Ryan is forced to witness Adam's success and happiness with someone else. Okay? Sounds like your typical, good girl, a bad girl leaves a good guy and then she fuck around and find out. Okay? Now, in this movie, Ryan had a boyfriend by the name of Adam. Mm-hmm. Adam was a good man, Savannah.
A good man. He was a good
just in a bad situation.
That nigga wasn't even in a bad situation.
Okay.
He was just working his ass off.
He was working his ass off to take care of Ryan, old funky ass. And Ryan was not appreciative of Adam's efforts.
Nope, at all.
Adam had a dream that he was trying to live, but in the midst of trying to live his dream, he still made sure that he did any and everything that he could to take care of Ryan's old funky ass. And Ryan, old funky ass, didn't appreciate it. He was paying all of her bills. She was running up all kinds of credit charge debt and whatnot and expecting him to cover it because she couldn't finance her damn self. She wasn't working. He was taking good care of her. And then she meets this other nigga whose name escapes me at the moment. I cannot think of his name at the moment. But she meets him and he dicking her down and he giving her monies and whatnot like that. And she thought the grass was green on the other side. I'm here to tell you that it was not.
Sis found her 20%.
And she soon
gave up
found
all of
out.
her fucking 80.
She did. And shout out to Brandon for the "Why Did I Get Married" reference.
Enjoy your 20.
You're 20. I love Jill Scott. That was one of my favorite roles of hers. She played the fuck out of Sheila. Especially when she got a backbone. But anywho, so Ryan moves on with this other nigga. This was after Adam found out that she was fucking around. Left her alone. He actually ends up finding a different woman who was good to him. She was a doctor.
Well, but before we get into let's go like through the story because I don't want to jump because it's certain plot parts that we can talk about the plot points as we go along. Let's go into the story a little bit.
Let me see how much of this I remember.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You enter with Brian on the couch just chilling.
Unappreciative ass heifer.
Right, she chilling. He come home from work and she asking for some money. He like, I ain't got it right now. I just paid the bills. But if any other time I'd have had you.
So she proceeded to have an attitude because he did not have it. Go on, Aaron.
Then it was like, she like now he trying to be all affectionate and she wasn't with it. Then he goes away. He walks away. He comes back. He trying to work on his script for a movie that for a movie that he he was just writing. And she like, you got any free money? It's like, nah, I just paid. No, I don't got anything. I just paid the bill. Well, my credit card. I need. Like she said, $17,000.
Yeah, her bill was $17,000
for her credit card. And he was like, what? And he's like, well, they gonna let me keep it if you can give me half. He's like, I don't have 85,000. Just
8,500.
Like 8,500. Just lying around.
Mm-hmm.
To pay a bill that she ran.
My back. Like,
that she ran up.
It's like, whoa, bitch.
And he was like, so wait, I'm supposed to have your back But you ran the bill up. You knew it was going to get cut off, and you waited until now to say that
it was going to get cut off to say something.
Or say that the account was going to be closed before you said something about it.
Yeah, it's like, you supposed to have my back. They are, she argued, she stormed him off or whatever. He like, all right, fuck it then. They go to sleep. He roll over, try to get him some.
She won't give me that. She tired.
She like, stop. And then this nigga got up and was like,
she don't feel good.
Where you going? I'm going to work. An hour early. Yep. Why? Because we ain't having sex. Like, I mean.
Then he proceeds to buy a camera, and she said, oh, you got money for that, but you didn't have money to help me pay my credit card bill. Bitch, yes, because this is going to help me get where I need to be. Paying your credit card bill ain't going to do that for me, bitch.
Yo. But then she guilt tripped this nigga. He sells his camera that he paid $2,300 for, and he got $1,800 back.
And he took a loss on it and gave it to her.
Gave her the $1,800.
She did not pay the credit card bill.
She ain't paid the credit card bill. This bitch went and got her shit done.
She said, close your eyes, I got a surprise for you. He like, oh shit, okay. She put out this ugly ass lingerie. It was like, hold on.
Put it on. I mean, like, put it up against
yes. Wait, she was, open your eyes. Her voice was deep as shit.
It was.
Open your eyes.
This lady crazy and everything she in on Tubi. I just want y'all to know that.
And he opens his eyes and he's looking at her like,
I got a hair appointment and a nail appointment in an hour.
And we got a dinner reservation too. And he was like, so wait, I gave you the money and you spent it on yourself?
Yep.
No, I did this for you. I did this because of you. He looked at that girl.
You gonna take me out to eat and you gonna come home and fuck the shit out me.
She was like, I want you to bend me over this couch. I was like, now mind you, this was all after this chick was in the bed next to him while he was asleep.
Masturbating on the phone.
Masturbating to the other nigga.
Texting somebody else.
Having phone sex with the other nigga.
Old girl was rubbing that thing on. She was rubbing that thing going to glory. And then he woke up. She felt like she was having a nightmare. I said, you definitely don't care.
But I think I do. Shout out to the friends like
Audacity.
Shout out to the friends low key holding her accountable.
They didn't.
No, the one didn't. But they like, yo, you gotta.
Neither one did because the other one was actually his people, and she still didn't hold her accountable the way that she should have.
True. But they up there talking about like, yo, he doing all this. This nigga went out where he bought her a necklace, right? And she like, why? Like, the minute he said I left work early, or you left work early, why didn't you tell me that you was leaving work early? And it's like, bitch, he just
she was looking for a reason to be mad at him.
Yep.
Like he surprised you with a necklace
to justify what she was doing.
Like, yo, you ditzy bitch. This dizzy bitch. Then they get but then all that shit comes to a head when he he already knew she was cheating on him. He said he went to play with her pussy and he felt the condom. I was like, damn, bro.
She said
was a whore
with the duck face like.
So she already knew she was cool, but true narcissist fashion, you gonna spin it like you spin it around, like you try to spin it around, get all angry and shit, and make it seem like it was his fault, and it's like so she called old boy, and was like, I think we just broke up. The nigga said, shit, you might as well come through then. And then I loved just a little simple font 4 years later. And it's like, she working.
So, yeah, the movie fast. So before we jump to that part.
Oh, my bad.
So the relationship, he confronts her with everything he already knew about her cheating on him. After she tried to flip it on him, saying, so your nuts are soft. Who you been fucking with? He said, man, I ain't been fucking with nobody. So he said, what you a dick expert now? I mean, but your dick hard. Why your nuts soft? See, I know you sneaky because you fucking round on me. He's like, hold up. You been sharing your pussy with somebody else. Or sharing my pussy with somebody else. And how I know? Because I found the condom in your pussy last time I went down there. And she had your duck face.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you was doing what you was supposed to do as a man, nobody else would have to.
Dummy.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, anyway, he was here last week. He looked at her like, bitch. Shook his head, got up and walked away.
Then she called old dude.
Then she called old dude, told him he could come over.
Then called her friends and played victim.
Yep. And they checked her.
One of the friends, which was his friend, the person he knew, she knew because of him.
Right.
That was her people.
Right. That was
his people.
That was his people.
Which I didn't like her. She didn't.
And she called out the fact that she had an abortion and didn't tell him.
Because she didn't know who she was pregnant about.
Right. So all of that happens, and she's with the friends at the friend's house, and she's like, well, it's fine because he know now, and me and the new dude, I forget whatever his name was, but she was like, it's whatever, fine, we over, it's all good because me and such and such, we locked in. That's my man. I said, this girl is stupid. So fast forward, the movie jumps 4 years into the future. Somehow she got the same exact bundles and edges and everything. I guess she didn't change her hairstyle in 4 years, but okay.
But she out here, but now she working 2 jobs. She She doing double shifts and shit. This motherfucker and the dude that she with, this nigga, he's a rapper.
Ain't doing shit, ain't contributing.
In the studio trying to get his rap career off.
Fucking other bitches.
But the funny shit was, she's like, said something about the bills. He like, ain't you working double shifts? I thought you was working overnight. What happened? I'm like, damn, nigga ain't working nothing. She like handed him applications. This nigga ain't filling out no applications. But he living off of her. She going to them, telling the friends and shit. And it's like, well, what you gonna do? She had no breakdown because she was overworking herself. She was tired, so she went to the hospital. The old girl that she
stressed herself onto a fucking asthma attack.
Mm-hmm.
Old girl, the old girl that she was hating, that she was talking about when she was working in the little diner as a waitress, she was her doctor, and that shit was wild. Yep,
it gets wilder. Keep going.
So she's working all these jobs, and she got an eviction notice at her apartment that Adam moved out of, and the new dude moved into, had been living for 4 years. Like Aaron says, she's working double jobs, working 6-7 days a week, working 12-hour shifts to make ends meet. And she comes in and hands the new boyfriend the eviction notice. He like, well, what's this? I saw it on the door, but I didn't know what it was. She said, I need some help. Who the fuck you raising your voice at? Who the fuck you talking to? She said, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I just need some help. You said, well, shit, you'll figure it out.
That's what he told him.
I looked at her
she then proceeds to move in with one of her friends.
After she pulled up outside her house and said her shit was sitting outside.
Mm-hmm. Friend came and helped her. She moves in with the friend. And she comes home one day, and the friend is fucking her nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was crazy.
I feel that's karma for your ass. Ain't that's why your friend was telling you to stay with your dude and all of that.
He was blowing her back.
Blowing it out.
Coda, where you at, girl? Coda. She walked in that room with a smile on her face like,
10 and no.
She was like, oh, girl, wait. Hey, girl, stop. I mean,
that nigga,
stop. He ain't even stopped.
That nigga ain't give a fuck.
He looked at her.
Looked her dead in her face and kept going.
He ain't give a fuck. Yo, then shorty,
and then
she goes home. Yeah, she go home.
She snapped.
I mean, she go back to the other homegirl house and take a bottle of pills, get the stomach pump, and then they promise, like, the best friend promises her. Promises the doctor. The doctor said, we gotta keep this bitch and take her to the site.
Like, no, I can take care of her. Everything's gonna be fine.
So she swallowed pills and bleach.
Mm-hmm.
She said, we found traces of sodium hypochlorite. You know. The girl was like, bleach? Oh, no.
So she convinces the doctor to let her go. She takes her home with her. But then old girl sneaks out the house in the middle of the night.
And pours hot
and goes
water.
And pours hot boiling water on the friend and the boyfriend. Which, I'm sorry. Maybe that's my inner crazy coming out, but I understand. Even though it was her karma, that was supposed to be your friend. And for you to be fucking on her nigga was dirty. Real dirty. It really was. Despite the circumstances, you fucking on her nigga was dirty as fuck as her friend.
True.
But it was her karma for how she did Adam.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
She poured hot water on them. Then she proceeds to
I think after that.
stalk Adam and
No, that same
come
day.
to find
she
out,
met that
Adam
nigga.
was actually married to the doctor.
Like he's saying, they saying when she had the
She
little part and
put
shit.
in her mind that
That should have been her.
Adam was messing with the doctor the entire time, but that's not the case. He started dealing with her after they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
They had a baby. She proceeds to go to their house and attack the wife. She ends up going to jail. And the friend, the one who was looking out for her, took her home, said she was going to look out for her and all that other stuff. Not the friend that was fucking her nigga, but the other friend who was actually Adam's friend first. Actually decides to be her lawyer. They thought she had killed the wife, but the wife apparently was in a coma.
But you missed the part.
I did.
You missed the
I'm sorry.
whole part.
I missed something. Hold on.
So all this part after she the chick Dum was at the park just distraught because her life was gone down the tubes after she basically attempted murder by pouring boiling water on people.
Yeah.
And she was about 3 seconds from jumping off a footbridge into a river. And Adam runs up and was like, "Oh damn, I thought that was you, but what you doing out here? Just getting some air, I see." Like, you can see this bitch leg cocked up like she's about to go over the bridge. Mm-hmm. She was like, "Oh, I'm surviving."
No, I'm
Good to see you. I am so sorry. He was like, "Right, that was like 4 years ago. Like, it's all good." No, but like, I didn't support you, and like, you missed the box office now. He was like, yeah, I'm in town, Did you notice this nigga was hiding the fuck out of his hands? Mm-hmm. He was like, yeah, because I'm saying like, I'm here, we got the movie premiere in LA in next week, so, I'm just here to wrap up some loose ends, and then, yeah, because I got to pick up wifey, and I was like, why is this nigga hiding his hand? Like, he's going above and beyond. His hands was folded inward. They went from under his arms to inside his hoodie pocket to behind his back.
And then no wife walk up.
The doctor wife popped up. "Hey, Ryan, how are you? Honey, we have to go check on Abby." "Oh, yeah, let's go, baby. Ryan, good to see you." And this, I swear this bitch, her eyes started like...
That bitch eyes started twitching.
That's when she snapped.
But so after this happened, when she ran into them, because I think she was stalking them at that point.
Mm-hmm. She was stalking them.
The nurse, the doctor wife, gets called into the office at the hospital. Mm-hmm. And she's sitting there talking about "Hey, such and such, what's going on?" "So, Dr. Sarah, you let Ryan such and such go?" "Yeah, her friend said that she would take care of her."
Her friend who is not a professional.
Right.
Not a professional. She was a lawyer.
She was like, "But you let her go." In your notes, it said that she tried to harm herself, but
she was a danger to herself and others.
Right, but you let her go? Well, her friend said that she would take care of her.
Her friend who is not a professional.
So you went against your own professional advice. Why is that? It's just... I thought it would be a great thing. It would be really helpful for her. Now, correct. This is the part that kind of threw me for a loop. I actually paused the movie, started doing some research. Mm-hmm. Now, if a person commits attempted self-unaliving, because we can't save no cussing our butts off this whole episode. If a person attempts to unalive themselves, isn't that an automatic 72-hour involuntary hold?
That was my thought.
That is 72-hour hold.
Yeah.
Like, no,
that's a 50, what is it, 5150 or something like that?
I think it's a 5150 hold.
Yeah.
But you basically, no doctor can sign you out of it. I think that's like legally mandated. Mm-hmm. If you harm yourself, you're in.
Because nobody accidentally ingests bleach.
No.
Not to that level.
No. And swallows a whole thing of pills.
Yeah, no. That wasn't no accident.
Right. So my thought process was, okay, plot hole. How was the doctor able to go against all of that?
That's the thing I think that bothers me about a lot of these movies is that
they're not well researched.
They're not well accurate. Like, no, that don't happen.
So how does the one doctor? I mean, it moves the plot along, sure.
Yeah.
But in reality, a doctor wouldn't be able to go against state law to discharge a patient
without
I mean, it's another it's
putting
another part that ain't
their licenses at risk.
Yeah.
That's malpractice.
And that's what also the question, the follow-up question I
somebody
had.
who tell you they gonna go shoot up a fucking school.
Right, but and the thing was,
and it happens, and
at that point when she poured the boiling water on them, I guess she was a danger to herself and other people.
Mm-hmm.
But my thought was, is that considered malpractice?
Yeah.
Because she let the lady go, but it wasn't like she
she didn't hold her for that.
For that reason. So I guess that would be like
hold her, so it could
maybe medical malpractice.
I'm thinking possibly.
I wasn't sure about
because
that.
I mean,
if she had held her for 3 days, and can say, okay, well, you did what you were supposed to do.
Right. So if she went on after and tried to kill somebody, that wouldn't have been on you. But you let her out early, and
because you put in documentation that she needs to be on, that she needs a psyche valve,
and then that
she needs to be under observation.
And you let her go anyway, even though she needed it.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Medical malpractice.
She needed a damn jacket to hug herself.
So this broad. So hold on, before we even get to that, so Dr. Sarah ends up getting her medical license revoked.
Suspended.
It was revoked.
They revoked it.
They revoked
You're
it.
right.
Now, I thought when all this happened, you sitting in front of a panel of
you usually do that. Suspend you, and you have to go through like the whole process.
That's another adjudication and everything.
Another plot flaw.
I was like, you sitting in front of.
Girl, you know they ain't got enough money to do all that shit.
What looks like.
Nigga, Google the fuck.
I'm talking about they don't got all that money to pay all them people so they could do that one scene.
Because it legitimately was like she was sitting.
I mean, they had to show the actual scene, but
it looked like she was sitting in the secretary's office, like, "Hey, girl, I just got back from lunch, so your license has been revoked. Have a good day." I was like, "Where's the medical board?" Like,
right.
But anyway, so she goes home and tells Adam, "Adam, I lost my job." He was like, "Baby, you ain't got to work. It's all good. I take care of it. You don't have to work." But Adam, I love helping people. I was like,
oh, poor little ting.
Bitch, I would be off and let my husband take care of it, but that's just me.
You can find you another profession too.
Being a doctor. Now, some people love what they do. I don't knock it.
Yeah.
Do what you do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like I told Shauna and Brian earlier, yo, I was like, yo, even though I wake up, even though I know I'm gonna be walking into some fuck shit, I still get up. I still enjoy it. Like even though knowing I'm about to walk into some fuck shit.
I don't.
However,
At all.
But yeah, however, yo, like at that point, I mean, no, he provided like that option, like yo, you don't have to work if you don't want to, like yo, he followed. I'll say Adam followed his plan that he had, and that was another thing that pissed me off.
Mr. Box Office.
But the thing
that's the episode title.
But the thing that pissed me off, about Ryan was. He was like, yo, I have this plan, and I want you to, take a look at the plan and tell me what you think. And, she just looked at him like, the fuck? And, like, that shit started, you could see it, like, gently, like starting to gradually, like, just, like, discourage him. Like, yeah, yo, bitch, I shouldn't be with you. And then when he was writing the script, the new wifey, Dr. Sarah, like, so listen, I read the script, and I think that you should swap these scenes. And it's like, bro, and it's like, you see the stark difference with you see the difference with everything. Like you with somebody, they say with somebody that's going to support you through whatever. And the other person that was just on the she just wanted to be on that wagon for that ride and to get the benefits of it. But you ain't trying to grind with them.
I think I'll share my thought process about Ryan when we get to after we talk about the whole story. So. We back in the house, and Sarah and Adam are talking and everything, and this dum who was fucking stupid. He was like, baby, I ain't want to, you was having a bad week. I ain't want to say nothing to you, but the other day when I came home, the whole house was wrecked. I mean, it was just shit everywhere. The couch was turned over, the kitchen, everything was pulled out the cabinets. But she was like, Adam, did you call the police? He was like, no, I spent all day cleaning it up before you came home. And I was like,
oh, stupid.
I was like, motherfucker, somebody broke into your house and you didn't call the police?
And then she
said, you just cleaned it up like nothing happened?
And she said, now that you say something.
I did hear something bumping in the attic the other day. Me too. I didn't want to say nothing, but I heard something. Meanwhile, the scene changes, and Ryan's crazy ass
and slipped in the house.
She was in the house the whole time, apparently. She is holding their baby Abby.
Talking about you should have been mine.
Should have been mine. And Dum Dum proceeds to reach for the bottle, but knocks it off the couch. It must have been a glass bottle.
You missed what? You missed that part where the baby started crying.
The baby started crying.
And he was like,
no, let the baby. The baby's all right.
Let her self-soothe.
And then the baby started crying a couple seconds later. Then the scene changed. She up there holding the baby like, you should have been mine. And then Dum Dum, when she reaches for the bottle, knocks the bitch. She must have been sitting on like a hardwood floor because all you heard was.
Got them niggas like, what the fuck?
He was like, what the fuck was that? Now, he was like, it came from upstairs. Baby, I'm going to check downstairs. You check upstairs.
Yeah, because it makes sense to send your fucking wife upstairs.
He was like, yo, it sounded like it came from downstairs. Look, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to check on that. Go get Abby. Yeah. Y'all come back up here.
Right. So he go downstairs and the camera follows him down to the kitchen. He creeping around walls, peeking around like.
No, he has.
Boom! I was like, oh, I jumped. I was like, oh shit! Screen goes black.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, not the baby, not the baby, not the baby, not the baby, not the baby.
Right. Fast forward. At that point, we fast forward another 2 years.
This bitch in jail.
This bitch is sitting in jail.
Mm-hmm.
They finally took that wig off.
Ooh, them braids. Them braids was rough.
She had them Cleos, baby.
Baby.
She had them. Fuck that. Cleo shit was tight. She had the Sealies.
Yeah. And the friend, Adam's best friend's wife, who comes in, they talking. She was like, "Girl," she's like, "Because you ain't come to see me in 2 years." She said, "I know. It was a lot to process. Because I mean, you did all this stuff, but I'm gonna try to work on your case, girl. Because it don't even seem right how you gave the girl the baby back, but she reached for you after the fact, and that's why she got shot." I'm going to try to get your sentence reduced because you was wrong, girl. But, I mean, you didn't kill her. She was like, girl, yes, I...
She said, I didn't kill her. She said, no, she's in a coma.
She's a girl.
How in the fuck does she not
Shot the girl at point blank range and she ended up in a coma. And, you got to say it right. So, I didn't kill her because her voice was deep as shit. I didn't kill her.
She's like, no, she's in a coma.
A medically induced coma.
For 2 years.
She almost didn't make it. But she's still alive.
How do you not know that you didn't kill the person if you were charged with it? Like
with murder.
You were charged with murder.
Now this dizzy bitch starts grinning and sits back, and then the movie ends.
No,
and I was like,
it's like this.
So let me tell you who I made it.
The bar. And it's like, when was the exposition for the bitch that like she was in law school?
They didn't mention it till the end when she was sitting in front of the girl. Did you know the best friend was in law? The friend was in law school.
I thought she was I feel like it was mentioned, but I can't remember. I feel like it was alluded to that she was in law some type of way.
Oh boy.
Here's what pisses me off about it. Like I said, it leaves a lot of questions to be asked. She was very disloyal to me. Because, again, you knew this girl because of Adam. And the fact that you were defending her and you were still friends with her after what she did to Adam, I felt was fucked up. The other friend, I knew she was a tramp from get-go. She gave off whore energy. So her sleeping with the dude didn't surprise me.
I mean, the fact that on her birthday, they was like, Shorty was like, yo, that's all I gotta do to get some pussy? Like, well, shit.
Right, the dumb friend, the one friend that randomly popped up in the scene and was never seen again the rest of the movie. Like, that's what I gotta do to get some pussy. I gotta pay your bills. I could do that.
Turn up, bitch.
She was awful. Adam did some dumb shit. Like sending your fucking wife upstairs by her damn self. That was dumb. Like, go get your family and get them up the fucking house, sir.
I'm sorry. Fuck all that first song. Fuck all that shit. Like even with AJ now, he started crying. Like, yeah, I'll be looking at him like, and I'll be like, and I'll tell Keita, like, I might say something to Keita like, yo, like, nah, leave him there. Leave him there. But,
but not all the way to fuck upstairs.
Yeah. No, because for me, it's like I did with the shit all day.
You did some shit in my attic and don't tell me, bitch, you getting evicted. The fuck?
And so you knew somebody broke in our house and didn't tell me?
Ain't tell me you came in, the house was tossed. You thought I did it, bitch? The fuck?
And went back to work?
And the crazy shit was, if she wouldn't have noticed that it was a new lamp, yo, he wouldn't have said nothing.
Right. Oh yeah.
I noticed the lamp was new, bitch.
Like, is that a new lamp? Oh, so I ain't
I
want.
came and I was like, what the fuck is this?
I ain't drop. I
Nigga,
ain't
this
want
don't
to
even
drop.
go with my decor. Where this come from?
Right. But it's like, yeah, I think that was the mistake that he made. Like, listen, I don't care. Like, yo, go check the baby. Like, you check the baby first. Check the baby first. Make sure, get your baby, get your wife, but then make sure they safe before you gonna do some Batman, Iron Man shit, bro.
Batman would have knew better.
But that's what I'm saying. But
So I would say this to Ryan and the bitches like Ryan. If you're not happy, leave. That's one. Don't do people dirty. Don't think the grass is greener on the other side. Don't go searching for the 20% that you're not getting while you're getting 80. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose the 80 trying to get the 20%.
Yeah.
Okay?
yeah, that.
Also,
And two bitches like Ryan, what goes around comes around.
baby, that shit came around 6 times on her ass.
What goes up must come down.
Okay, Maze. That's the song episode.
Things you do
What goes up must
come back to
down.
you.
The things you do. That's now for the young kids. If you don't know about the greatness of this Frankie Beverly and Maze, go check them out. Now that was from their last album that came out like literally 30 years ago. But
To
what goes
those
up?
of y'all that know,
Yeah, man.
that they are the ones who made Before I Let Go.
The original
Not
version.
Beyonce, okay? She remade it. All right? All right.
Song for the episode. I got it.
Right.
I think it's also a thing of they were together for several years before the story started, but it was a thing of her being just like entitled
Very
and
entitled.
very arrogant about her situation and expecting her boyfriend to clean her
Up
mess,
all her messes.
clean up all her messes.
But he has to take
And
accountability because he was doing it.
He was. Until he called her out. He was basically, he sold his camera. And he literally told
Took
her
a loss.
when they had that argument, he was like, I do everything for you. And when I try to pour into myself, it's an issue. Yeah, but I told you I needed the money to pay off my credit card bill. He was like, that's your bill that you ran up. Why do I have to pay your bill? I pay everything else.
Yo, my favorite Ryan
Including
line.
that nappy ass wig you got on.
My favorite Ryan line throughout the whole movie.
What was that?
You just don't get it. Every time they had that conversation about finances and why he couldn't do something, you still don't get it. And it's like, bitch, then say something.
Right.
like yo,
English,
you
bitch.
gotta, like,
He said, yeah, he's like, baby, I just paid all the bills. I mean, the bills is paid, so I ain't got no. He's like, shit, $8,500 is a lot of money. I mean, I ain't got that. I just paid all the bills. Like,
and then, but then also, also put it out there, like, yo, if I had it, yo, you would have it. Like, this nigga was, but I also believe that's what contributed to her being entitled. This nigga was taking care of her. Like, yo, you was doing everything. Yo, you're doing everything for her. So she feels as though she doesn't have to do anything.
and
Not
it was
saying,
it
not
was
saying
small
that it's
shit.
not- yeah, like,
it was even the small shit, like her leaving her hair in the sink. It showed the scene early on where he went in the bathroom and her hair was in the thing. He was like, he picked it up and just threw it in the trash. But the next dude was like, stop leaving your fucking hair in the sink, nasty bitch, and walked off. I was like, night and day, sis, night and day.
But yeah, I mean, and it's like yo, they went extreme to show like, you know, yo, that shit was like, you know, like karma was coming for her.
Oh, absolutely.
And but it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy because it's like, yo, like Shauna said, you out here, you got 80%, and that 20% was you need a nigga that's gonna pay for you, like pay for you whatever the cost. Doesn't matter if you ask that nigga for money, he gonna give it to you. And but it's sad because yo, that's the majority of of society today. Like the women, you know, majority of the women, unfortunately, are like Ryan. Whereas though, like you can have a dude, you know, you can have a guy giving you whatever, doing whatever for you, but it's always Janet Jackson, whatever you done for me lately. And it's like I just paid all the bills, and then it's like, but okay, and I still need $8,500 to pay out this credit card bill. And then for her to go to her friends and be like, yo, I knew that shit was gonna get canceled any fucking way. But it was just the principle. He should have been, he ain't had my back like I needed him to. It's like, he can't have shit if you ain't got shit.
Yep.
At least you got a roof for 30 days. You got gas and electric for 30 days. You got a cell phone for 30 days. Because I'm pretty sure he was paying that shit too.
Everything.
Everything. You let him get mad.
Ungrateful cunt.
But you upset though. It's like, yo, but then you get mad. And it's like, I knew he was going to get with the doctor. I mean, I knew he was going to get with Dr. Sarah because when she was talking, you know, she was talking about her, like her, the way that she dream chasing. And she just working here to help her mother and father, like working at the little diner to help her mother and father.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yo, you can see the look in his eye, like, I like that. Like, you know, like it was like, damn, I wish she had ambition like you do. Or I wish she had that drive like you do.
She was giving them in the eye at the restaurant at the Coney Island when they in the movie first. So she was
he
like,
was nice to her, and a girl, and Ryan was a bitch to that lady for no reason.
Whole bitch. I want a Caesar salad, and I want fries and a burger, and chicken tenders, and bitch, I want pizza too, and give me an iced tea. This nigga went in his pocket like,
let me get a water.
right? Let me get a water.
His homeboy was like, let me talk to you for a minute, yo.
He set up the car alarm and was like, oh shit, let's go look at the car real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
And put a couple dollars in his pocket. See, that's a real friend right there. He knew what you was dealing with. And he probably wanted to tell you so bad, get the fuck away from that bitch. She draining you. But he didn't want to be that friend.
I pray I'm never in that situation again. Being young, shut the fuck up, Aaron. Shut the fuck up.
You was about to say something that I think
bro, like, goddamn.
Nigga, that shit was written all over your face.
No,
you
all over your face.
You didn't have to say a word.
I'm laughing because you're trying to keep adjusting the mic because it keep going limp on the face.
Keep going limp on him.
Yeah, my mic didn't have his Viagra today.
Oh, speaking of Viagra.
So,
oh shit.
When she tried to get that nigga, she tried to get that nigga head or whatever, and she was like,
"Why your nuts?"
We gonna talk about why we not gonna talk about you want to talk about why you not hard. He was like, I was hard as hell. Your nuts wasn't. Like, what the fuck?
Why your nuts?
I'm sitting here like, my dick get hard, my nuts supposed to be hard too. Like, wait a minute, what?
Your nuts drained.
And it's like, if they are,
yeah,
yo,
bitch, because I jerked off because you wouldn't give me no pussy this morning.
Like,
the fuck?
I felt for Adam, yo. I was like, damn, bro.
But
Adam should have left her ass alone.
She was problematic, but he also was the problem in the sense that he was with a woman. Yes, he did love her, but she was running his pockets. Yeah. She wasn't appreciative. Nope. She didn't. It took for her friends to call her out and say, bitch, this man is doing everything for you and all you doing is sitting here complaining.
Yep.
Until she said, I love you and I appreciate you and I want you to bend me over this couch and fuck the shit out of me. It took, and that was probably a quarter of the way through the movie before she finally said that. And he was like,
yeah, that was right.
Man, get out of here.
Nigga, that was right before the breakup. Like, yeah, when she presented the lingerie and then said she had a hair and nail appointment in an hour, and it's like, yo, all that shit was cool up until she said that, and he like, what?
What is your fuck it? I'll say it.
Mm-hmm.
As a nigga who has paid somebody's rent before, when I was open and young and dumb and making money and spring of shit,
bro, I'm the same. I'm in the same boat.
What would
I was giving Shauna half? I was giving money thinking it was going to rent. Don't know where the fuck it was going.
For context, he didn't put the shit in my hand. He put it in the hand of the Voldemort he was dating at the time. He didn't put it in my hand.
Well, y'all remember whose rent I paid that one time? It was only happened once.
Chad, we done all had some fucked up things that we did in our younger years that we would never, at our grown ass age now, ever
we were
ever
good friends.
do.
Without careful deliberation.
Ever, because Brandon paid part of the rent and I paid part of that fucking rent too.
Yes, can I say one thing though about getting older? Let's have a little conversation. Wait, before we jump into that, are we done talking about
Dumbass Ryan.
Yeah, Another Man's Treasure. It's gonna be a sequel. She gonna get out and probably try to stop
One
that
woman's
man.
trash.
Oh, one woman's
He
trash.
said Another Man's Treasure.
He said
so.
Another Man's Treasure.
No, watch, yo, because hey, you right. It's gonna be a sequel because she gonna get out of
The way
jail.
her ass cocked back.
She gonna get out of jail.
And
Walking
ain't gonna
around
learn
like,
her lesson. She gonna try to finish what she started.
walking around like Cookie Lion, bro.
All right. So moving on to another quick topic before we go into our episode, this episode's Q&A segment. Do y'all realize getting older is a trip? On my off weeks, I go to the barbershop 1 week, I shave the next, like shave my head, do all my my grooming and maintenance, and I do that every other week. And last night I was in the mirror, I was like, the fuck is that in my nose? Got real close to the mirror and was like,
Yeah.
bitch, that's a long ass gray hair coming. I'm talking about that bitch still starting to curl coming out my nose. I said, bitch, that's a. I have like a set of clippers that does like for like grooming.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, zzz.
Yeah. I got it.
I said,
Right
fucking
here.
gray nose hairs?
Yeah. Yeah. I got one that sit like right here. And it's like, bro, it'd be a trip because at that point, even if you you scratch your nose and then that hair's still there, you be like,
It's itch. It gets it because it's touching. It's like, I said, so the hair left my scalp and went in my nose.
yeah, no. When I take my hat off and my kids were like, what happened to your hair? I'm like, it ran from the top of my head and it's going to my face.
Right.
What? I was like,
You
yeah, that's what
understand when
happened.
you get older.
No, that's what I said.
kids.
I was like, look, when you get to be my age, it's going, your hair, if you don't got good hair, your hair gonna run out. It's gonna run from the top of your head and it's gonna go to your face.
Now, if you lucky, like me, my hairline's still intact, but everything else on top, that spot on top is getting wider and wider day by day.
Yeah, and you like, that's when, but yeah, getting older, like when you think about that shit, and it's like now start considering doing yoga and shit because I don't want to be like 45, like some of the men that can't, at that point, they can't even move, or they be like, damn, like the knee start, your knees start hurting when it's about to rain and shit.
Mm-hmm. Mine do ever since I injured my knee some years back.
Now, or when you
said,
or when you
these-
stretch, or
all
when you
these
stretch,
fucking
you
gray
get,
hairs
you
in my
already
chin
get
coming
an
from.
automatic Charlie horse. You're like, oh,
Or injuring yourself from doing absolutely fucking nothing.
Yep. Stretching wrong.
Sleeping on
Not stretching. Sleeping on your arm wrong.
Ended up in the
I woke up this morning, my motherfucking arm was numb. I said, wait. Oh, all right, never mind. There you go.
not my favorite. No, when
And
it's like,
I do. I sleep on my arm.
yeah, if you sleep on your arm and that motherfucker, and then you sleep with your arm up, and then it's like,
Oh,
as
yeah,
soon as
that's
you
me.
wake up, as soon as you wake up, and then it's like, then you try to put your arm down, but go back, like,
you're stiff. But the trick to that is you got to sleep with thick enough pillows to where
I
it's
need
a
new
cushion.
pillows, actually.
And mine have gotten really flat. I know my head is big,
but my mom had bought some these other pillows. They are really thick pillows. They're supposed to be memory foam. They are too.
that's what he said. Yeah, push the mic down so the center of gravity is low. No, in the holster.
They are too.
He was,
I guess I ain't doing my job. Look, they are too firm. They don't have enough give when I lay on them. So my mother and my stepfather love them. They perfect for them. They love them. Like if I had one of my bed when she came one day. She said, I told you order your own, and she took it back from me when they came and stayed last time. But I was like, y'all can have them. I'm gonna get me something else. My cousin recommended something to me that she said is really good, so I'm about to order those. But yeah, like you got to sleep on the right pillows. You got to have the right mattresses. Like right now, my mattress is too firm for me. I need something in the middle.
that pillow top will change your life.
but
That's my next mattress. I'm gonna get me a pillow. Brandon got the most comfortable fucking bed.
yeah, no,
Every
Ever.
time she come in my house,
I go lay straight across that damn
but
bed.
you know
like,
what? You can buy
my bed is 10 years old now. I need to get a new one.
I know
For
that
your,
bed and it's still comfortable.
Yeah.
I told Brandon, I said, you gonna wake up one night and I'll be laid at the bottom of the bed like, don't pay me no mind.
Can you hear me the remote?
That that bed
but
comfortable as
it's,
fuck.
the one we just got. Yeah.
Keita and Aaron came over with AJ, and they were in my room. Keita was like, I just woke up. She was like,
said this bed. She said he went to sleep, and I went to sleep with her. I said the bed do it to you every time. I said the bed comfortable as shit.
Yeah, the joint that we just ordered this memory foam, and it's like it's decent.
We need something to conform to our bodies at our age. You know what I realized? When I get up in the morning, I can't just hop straight off the bed. I got to sit on the side of the bed and then get up, because if I get up too fast, I get dizzy.
No,
I said, what in the? I asked the doctor, and I had bouts of vertigo years ago, and that was some scary shit. I was on a ladder at work one day, and I got dizzy, and I had to grab onto the shelf because I thought I was gonna fall. Years ago, when I was working at the candy company, and it comes ever so often. It's not that.
When you was doing your temp service stint show, that was some good. That was some
Baby,
good times, yo.
Yes. The candy company was the best one. I love that job.
I love that job too.
Oh yeah, because I used to send y'all asses boxes of candy. Like, Brandon, what you want? They said I can send some candy. What you want?
My favorite is Haribo Happy Cola.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Shit, I sent when my mom first moved to Philly. Well, no, she had been up there for a while. By the time I started working at the job, she had been up there for a few years. And she found out I was working there. I said, Ma, they said I could send you some stuff. What you want? Put me a little bit of everything in that box. And I did. I put her a little... Baby, she had a good... My mother loves sweets. That's where I get it from. And she was like, she called me, I got my box. Oh my God, all this stuff in here.
Just walking for New York Fashion Week, preciously stacked. She got she ain't got titties, she got tatties.
Baby.
Them things up under her neck.
Baby, she's thick as a cold bowl of oatmeal. Good God.
Shout out to Preciously, if you know who she is.
She is gorgeous.
Yes, man.
Oh my God, and that melanin.
And she got body. That's the zoom in.
Body, yada. Good God, have mercy.
Look. That girl got body.
Both my titties ain't that big. If you put both of them into one, they good mugger. Baby,
that girl got body.
Thick as cold peanut butter.
Yaddy. Let me show y'all one of my other favorites real quick before we go into this Q&A segment.
Thick as frozen butter. Good God, have mercy. All right, that was my lesbian phase for the year, y'all.
Bullshit.
Shut your ass up.
I'm just calling a spade a spade.
Good mugger.
That girl was stacked. Now that is being stacked.
Stacked.
So one of my favorite singers, she's a newer R&B singer. Her name is Tenario. She is 6 foot tall. With an afro.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Chocolate.
She looked like the girl
beautiful.
from Boo Medea's Halloween. The one that played the daughter. She favors her. Oh, she is beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tenario is gorgeous.
Good mugger.
If I can find a single cover she did. Here it is. She was dressed up. I think this was one of her EP covers that she did.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's falling. She's fallen angel. Oh, we got quiet. So, all of us got distracted. What's up, Shauna?
It was like,
Keep talking, because we all of us zoned out. Before we go, let's take another commercial break so we can get to this Q&A segment, y'all. We'll be right back. And we back. We'll be getting to this week, Shauna. My bad, y'all.
So before we get started, if you have any questions, any rants, any commentary, any feedback, any reviews that you want us to do, you can reach us first via email. We are askwandapod@gmail.com. That is ASKWANDAPOD@gmail.com. We can also be reached via social media. We are WandaPod_ on the TikTok and the Instagram. And we are Winding Audacity the Podcast on Facebook. Oh shit, and we are WandaPod_ on Twitter too. My bad, y'all. And we are Winding Audacity Podcast on YouTube and I'm sorry, yo. They keep showing me shit. I can't wait till we do videos.
I ain't done nothing.
I can't wait till we do videos because they be throwing me off. They know I got ADD. We are Wine and Audacity podcast on Facebook and YouTube.
Yo, then she said it real fast like she was doing the spelling bee.
Right.
Let us know if you want to be anonymous, if you want to use a pseudonym, if you want to use first name, last initial, or vice versa. If you want to use your real name because you really don't give a fuck because in the words of Sheree Whitfield with her original body parts, who gonna check you, boo? So, since we're sticking to the theme of audacity because Ryan had a whole fucking lot of audacity, we are going to Brandon's favorite thread. The 6 brown chicks, a.k.a. 6 brown heifers, a.k.a. this bullshit, a.k.a. this shit is fake. Okay. Tookie and I have 3 kids under 18.
Not Tookie, bro.
Tookie. 2 girls and 2 girls and my 17-year-old son. To be honest, I've been doing my own thing for the bulk of our relationship. I haven't been around, and when I'm around, we weren't stable as a couple. My other woman was vindictive and will often expose outside relationships to force Tookie and I apart. Last year, I got testicular cancer. After 20 years of going back and forth, I asked Tookie to take me back for good this time and to marry me. She said she would talk to our kids about this. My son told me he had several father figures in his life and that I'm not needed. I remember us struggling and you weren't here. We're doing good now. Everyone is in school and got good grades. I got a little job now. Mom is doing good. No disrespect, but we don't need your cancer in our lives right now.
Ooh.
Tookie had our teen son reject me. This is a huge form of disrespect and I am furious. I brought that little nigga in this world. Why would she do this when I need her the most? How do I bypass my own son to get my woman on my side?
What?
That little nigga, huh?
Nigga.
So you don't know what you did, huh?
Nigga.
That's what we saying? Huh?
Nigga.
Huh?
Shut the fuck up.
Huh?
The audacity, bitch.
The motherfucking audacity.
Take your responsibility. Take accountability, bitch. What?
20 years of on and off. Multiple bitches.
Multiple.
Not taking care of your family when they needed you the most. And now that your funky ass is sick, you think they are supposed to give a fuck. Sir, and I mean this with all the disrespect in the world, go to hell.
Expeditiously.
Quickly. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah, no.
Go straight to hell.
I'm cool.
Nobody owes you
A motherfucking thing.
Motherfucking thing.
And another motherfucking thing.
I'm going to say it like Granny Betty on Twitter. Not Twitter, on TikTok. If y'all have not seen this this lady, she is, I think, in her 90s. She's hilarious. I love her. Grandma Betty. She'll call you all kinds of motherfuckers. And one-eyed bitches. And some more stuff. She's hilarious. Love her. She's my spirit animal next to Sophia Petrillo. Go to hell, sir.
Expeditiously.
Quickly. Take the express route. How dare you think that now that you're sick and need somebody to take care of you because your balls are sick, that they supposed to give a fuck?
I hope that shit.
That's why you treat people well.
Hope that shit turn into rectal cancer, bitch.
Oh, not rectal, bitch.
Okay, I'm not speaking on that. I'm just saying.
I apologize.
I don't joke with shit like that. No, sir.
You cannot treat people wrong and think that they supposed to just
roll over
and let the shit slide off their back.
Right.
Everybody is not forgiving. Okay?
Letting shit slide off your back is probably don't slide off their back. It's probably how you got in this fucking predicament in the first place.
Sir.
My bad. Sorry.
It's really the audacity for me to think that somebody's supposed to fucking take care of you now because you ill. Okay, you wasn't thinking about being ill when you was out here dicking bitches down. Now you got a sick dick and somebody's supposed to care.
Right.
Them people don't owe you nothing.
Not a damn thing.
They giving you what you gave them.
Not a damn thing.
What you expect? You're the asshole. You are, even though this is not am I the asshole question, but I'm gonna answer it anyway. You're the asshole. You are, and Tookie and your children are in the right.
Tookie took your
Tookie took your kids.
Tookie took my kids.
Tookie took my kids. You get that's the cards you played.
Damn,
and just the
both
cards you
ways.
was dealt. Oh well.
My bad, bro.
My bad.
Oh yeah, that shit. I mean, yeah, I don't like that. Like the lack of accountability in a lot of situations, and you try to fucking Ryan. You gonna blame this nigga when you did your shit.
Exactly. That's why I picked that question. Because it's the audacity for
Yo,
me.
bitch ass nigga.
And is to the highest level of bitch ass niggas. That's exactly what you are, sir.
But it's okay. We understand.
I don't understand the goddamn thing, sir. Fuck you.
We understand that you know that you think that you're not wrong. That you're not wrong in a situation, but you need somebody because you don't have anybody.
You better go find one of them side bitches. They was trying to say they wanted you before. Remember, they was trying to break your relationship up, right?
Where
they at now?
Where is she, Charles?
Where they at now?
And stop blowing all them goddamn bubbles.
Right.
Stop.
Feed him.
Stop blowing them.
Clothe him.
Bathe him, they say.
God damn it. Fuck you. Fuck you, Charles. Moving along. This next question comes from the toxic Reddit thread.
Of course it did.
Under the subreddit of relationship advice. The title is, my 37 male wife, 37 female, punched a woman in the face in public in front of our daughter, 6.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I don't know how to feel about this. My wife is 8 months pregnant, and last night we went to a restaurant with our daughter that was surprisingly crowded for a weeknight. We were waiting for our table when my wife grabbed my arm and said, that woman over there keeps staring at us. I told her not to think too much into it, as she has a tendency to point out creepy people a lot. Same, sis. We got our table, and while we were waiting for our food, the woman she pointed out came up to us and asked if she can touch my wife's belly. Flag on the play, bitch. Unnecessary roughness. My wife said, I'd rather you not. But the woman did anyway, and my wife stood up. The woman looked at our daughter and said, what a beautiful little girl, and tried to pick her up by her armpits. My wife then pushed the woman back and punched her in the face. I took her arm and got my daughter, and we got out of there. I asked my wife why she did that, and she said, are you kidding? A complete stranger tried to pick up our daughter. I told her she overreacted and that such force was not necessary. I had some reservations about letting her go out in public while pregnant, but I don't really think I can at all now if she's going to act like this. I don't really know what to do. She still seems to think she did nothing wrong. I have never acted like this in public, and neither has she. The fact that she likely traumatized our daughter by displaying such violence in front of her is something that makes me look at her slightly different. What should I say to her? Sir, if you don't sit your punk ass down somewhere.
Yeah, I was about to say,
This feels like a huge overreaction to me personally.
yeah,
Like
let that shit rock.
On whose part?
on his part, because
Thank
again,
you.
if a woman,
I know I'm not crazy.
if somebody you don't know attempts to pick up your baby,
After she touched you, after you told her not to touch you,
right,
you're violating my personal space.
and now you trying to touch my child.
Now, as a
Yeah, I'm about
woman
to
who
fuck you
has
up.
been pregnant and given birth, I remember, not even just me, I remember when my sister cousin was just recently pregnant, and I'm her sister, and I used to want to rub her belly all the time, and she would say, stop petting me, and I always thought that was so funny, but I understood where she was coming from. You're hormonal when you're pregnant, as it is. Sometimes you don't want to be punched. Somebody look at you wrong, you might start crying. If you go to the store and they don't have your brand of fucking crackers, you might cry. If you sitting there and you hungry and you don't know what you want to eat, you might fucking cry.
Right.
If you have a craving for something and you can't get to it, you might start fucking crying. It's a lot. Your hormones are multiplied by 20,000 when you are fucking pregnant. You have a right to tell somebody that you do not want them to touch you. I don't know you, lady. I don't know you from a can of paint. I don't know how recently this happened, bitch. COVID is still real. I don't know if you just scratched your ass.
True shit.
If you washed your hands when you went to the bathroom. I don't know any of that.
Right.
So for you to think that you can come put your old funky ass hands on me and then turn around and put your hands on my daughter, and then the man who's supposed to protect tells me that I'm overreacting because I two-pieced this hoe? Absolutely the fuck not. That was self-defense. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
After you asked me and I said no and you did it anyway, bitch. So what, you thought it was a suggestion? When I say I'd rather you not? And if you as her husband not to protect her and not to take up for her and to chastise her, she should have punched you in the fucking face.
Over a stranger at that.
Now I gotta be Chaz.
Now, in the way my crazy ass mind work, I'm like, well, do you know this bitch? Because why she feel so comfortable? And why are you telling me I'm overreacting? No. You're not overreacting. And if anything, your wife should take your daughter and fucking leave your fucking ass. Because clearly you're not the protector that you're supposed to be, sir.
Oh, shit. All right, Shauna.
Go to hell.
Okay.
Follow Charles' ass to hell. Bye.
All
Form
right.
a single file line and march right into hell. Bye.
Without a wristband.
The fuck? How dare you? Nah. And then you gonna say, I have reservations about letting her leave the house while she's pregnant. Nigga, what? What is she, a puppy?
I mean, usually.
What?
What a puppy.
So, all right, so when Keita was pregnant, I wasn't too keen on people touching her anyway. And this was even talked about beforehand, like years ago. Like, you have, like, if you get pregnant, you pop up pregnant. It's like, I'm not letting nobody touch you. And she, for a while, she wouldn't let nobody. She won't let like certain people like rub her belly and shit like that, because for her it's like, you're not gonna rub that energy on me. I don't want you to
exactly.
transfer
Makes total sense.
That I
I'm a
don't
true
want you
believer in
that
energy
negative
transfer. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I do too.
As a massage therapist, that's my.
You what? That's your what?
As a massage therapist, that's also my thing. Like that's something that's like really, really important to me. Like energy transference.
Rhinestones and pearls.
Baby.
Nigga, that is crystals and plastic, bro.
1998.
If I give you plastic
We're
and
gonna
stars,
party like it's 1799. I quit.
Yeah,
I quit.
yeah, I gotta. I'm no good.
Final answer,
I
sir.
would
What's
fry for you.
Darling, if you want me to.
Chicken or fish?
That nigga letting his soul glow.
She was strawberry.
Until the end of time.
The kind you buy from a 5 and dime store. Strawberry bread.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna have to say this. This gonna be a spoiler without context.
I met this boy named Ricky. I guess you could say he was a sex fiend. Caught him in the motel lobby, masturbating
With some Listerine. Said, how'd you like to waste some time?
And I could not resist when I saw little Ricky Ryan.
Come back, Ricky. Come back.
don't care what we do. I don't care, pretty baby. Just take the dog with you.
Fix it, Jesus.
When pugs cry. I would die for 2 pieces of Popeyes. Adorned in rhinestones.
This episode is over. I'm done.
I'm not saying it now. Baby, I'm going to show you how much. Baby,
I just want your extra time and your shit. I gotta piss.
oh shit.
Why we like this?
Hey yo. That was right on time.
Chip, piss.
Said, well, you wanted Prince and they wanted Purple Rain. They gave you Lavender Mist.
Lavender Mist. Violet drizzle and shit.
Purple hell.
Pink showers.
No, nigga, that's blue fog.
Oh, they sent them motherfuckers red clouds.
That's Red Dawn, bro.
Red Dawn.
Oh, Lord.
This is red fog.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Gray fog.
Love come quick.
London fog.
Love come in a hurry.
Help me, Jesus.
Is Jeeves in the temple tonight?
I know I'll never be the same.
I want to be your brother.
I ain't got no money.
Nigga, you can't
We can
borrow
tell.
my car. I don't want to be your brother.
Wanna be the only one, don't you come running.
Don't want to be your brother.
Lord have mercy.
Sorry, Shauna, what were you saying before we went
I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Fuck you, sir. That's it.
Yeah, we went on this this Flint's interlude. We done?
I don't know if y'all done. I'm done.
It's Prince.
His name was
No, Prince. Print. S.
Prince. Jesus.
I gotta bookmark that. That's a spoiler without context.
I
Help me, Lord.
know, baby. I know. We terrible. Yo,
All right, well.
Chase just put a paw on my knee and shit like.
She's like, stop.
It's okay.
Too much.
Enough is enough.
He's already dead.
That's enough.
If you have any questions for us, feel free to send them our way at askwandapod@gmail.com. That's ASKWANDAPOD@gmail.com. Like Shauna said earlier, we're all over the internet. You can find us on Instagram, X, and TikTok at WandaPod_, and YouTube and Facebook at Wine and Audacity, the podcast.
Vino y audacia.
With-
El podcast. Stop, girl.
With that being said, we thank y'all for listening. We love y'all. All three of us and Prince, Prints, we'll be back next week.
Oh,
Nah, that ain't no hour. It's just
We'll be back next week. With an all new episode instead of Asher Chaps. It's just it's cool lots. It's pedal pushes. We're gonna put the the kneecaps pushed cut out.
Not needless chats.
It's needless dungarees.
Needless to say.
With that being said, we thank y'all. We love y'all. And we'll be back next week with a whole new episode. Bye, y'all.
Bye.